Vicky! What in the hell are you doing here?
He lives here.
You look very nice.
Got all dressed up for court.
Yeah, I thought I was the one being arraigned today.
I thought it would help the judge see how good of a mom you are if I looked all responsible or whatever this is.
That's a good idea.
So this shouldn't take long, right? You just get up there and plead not guilty.
I don't think I can do that.
Hey.
So I wasn't dreaming.
You're so beautiful.
You made me feel so safe. You know, for the first time in so long, I felt like I can be somewhere else without dwelling on all the bad stuff.
Tastes being in the rain today.
I'll finally pay for what he did to my sister and to all the other people.
Yeah, that bastard better pay. Oh, I'm gonna regret saving his life more than I already do.
All right. It's quite a crowd building up outside.
Yeah, I think the whole town is out there waiting to see justice served. It's like a regular hate-Tate rally going on.
Well, I can't say that makes me sorry. Hey, Matthew, honey, what are you doing here, huh?
Nigel drove me. Don't be mad.
No, I'm not mad. I'm not so sure this is such a great idea of you being here.
If I'm old enough to be a victim, then I'm old enough to be here. I want to see what they do to the man that tried to kill us.
I almost called you last night, but then I thought, no, she won't be able to sleep if I tell her. Why should I do that to her? So now I'll just ruin your day. Well, probably more than your day.
Okay, stop. Calm down. Tell me what happened.
He figured it out. John McBain, he put it all together.
Put what together?
He knows that Tommy is Todd's son. And he knows that I've known all along.
I can't talk.
Are you kidding me? I didn't get 1 second of sleep last night waiting to talk to you, John. Not 1 second. I have been in this lobby for hours.
I'm sorry, Mike. I gotta get to work.
Not until you tell me what you're gonna do about Tommy.
I think you know the answer to that.
So that's it, huh? You've made up your mind. You're gonna ruin my life.
Are you playing hostess to this worm? Do you know what this man has done to me? Do you know that he tried to kill me? Do you know that I spent 2 months drugged up?
Yes.
Away from my family. Do you know that?
Yes.
If he had
his way, I'd be dead right now.
Miles is not my guest. Okay? He's Natalie's guest. And she feels very strongly that he'd be allowed to stay here.
Well, I don't really care how she feels. Get him out of here!
What are you doing here?
Well, I came to tell you that I got it from a source at Landview PD. That Sarah's boyfriend, the one that this man hired to kill me in Chicago, is dead. So, do you know anything about that, Miles?
No.
The man that you hired to stab me got stabbed himself by Kristen Vega. How'd you manage that one?
Hey. How'd you sleep?
I didn't. Every time I'd start to drift off, I'd see Hunter lying there in a pool of blood. I'd be wide awake again. It could have been you, Chris.
I was lucky.
You shouldn't have even been there.
I chose to be.
Because of me.
Look, Sarah, this wasn't your fault.
Sure it was. I messed around with the wrong guy, just like I always did. Seeing him die like that, right in front of me. No. I already had my meltdown. I won't do this.
Look, your ex got killed right in front of your eyes. You're entitled to more than one.
I'm fine.
You know, it really is okay to cry.
Not for me. I just have to figure out what I'm going to do next.
What do you mean?
Well, you and Rex brought me back here to keep an eye on me until we found Todd and took care of Hunter. And we're 2 for 2 now, so I'm out of here.
How could John know?
Shh! Layla!
What are we gonna do? He can put us away for life.
Not gonna happen.
We didn't think that he would find out the truth, and he did. You know, John, he is all about justice.
There's a difference between law and justice.
Yeah, you and I, we think like that. Cops are different.
John's a wild card right now. And your name never came up. He has no idea you ever knew anything about this.
He's gonna find out eventually.
No, listen to me, okay? All John has right now is a theory.
Based on what?
He knows the death certificate I gave Todd is a fake, which is why he is assuming that Todd's kid is still alive. And then he put the rest of the pieces together.
Oh, is that supposed to relax me?
Don't you get it? He has no real proof that Tommy is TJ.
Have you ever heard of a DNA test? That's all the proof he needs, Rex.
In order to get that, he'll need a warrant.
So he'll get one.
How? By telling a judge that there's 2 babies born around the same time and he's suspicious?
Why not?
Because it's lame. That's why. If that's his only argument, then he's going to have to order a DNA test for every baby born in the country around then. That's like 10,000 babies.
He's not going to give up that easily.
So, look how long it took me to prove that Todd and Margaret are Tommy's parents. And the longer it takes, the colder the trail gets.
So it takes time.
We can work with that.
To do what?
To dummy a DNA test, for one thing.
Oh my God, Rex, when is this going to end?
Whatever happens, it will not end with the 2 of us behind bars. I promise.
Listen to me, Mike. There are 2 major arraignments today, and I have to be there.
You haven't told anybody. Johnny, does that mean you haven't made up your mind?
It doesn't mean anything except I have other things on my plate right now.
Other things more important than Tommy, than your nephew?
Listen, I don't get this, Mike. I don't get it. You've kept that little boy knowing he's Manning's kid.
Johnny, I didn't know. I really didn't know. Not until after the adoption was finalized. Not until after we had already christened him with our father's name. Johnny, by then it was too late. We had fallen in love with him. He's our son, John. We're his parents. No, biology. It doesn't necessarily make you a parent. But what we have, the 3 of us, John, we are a family. He's loved. He's well taken care of. You think you're going to be able to live with yourself if you take him away from that and you give him back to that lunatic, Todd Manning, and the rest of his crazy family?
Can you live with yourself knowing you've stolen someone else's kid?
I did not steal Tommy. I did not set out to do anything but love and cherish that little boy who had no parents. He was found in a pile of rubble, John. For God's sakes, we thought he was an orphan.
But he's not. He has a father.
Johnny, I wish with all my heart that the circumstances were different. That my happiness, that Marcy's happiness did not come at Todd's loss. But that is the way it happened. I live with the guilt every single day because it's the right thing to do for my boy, the best thing for him. I live with it every single day, Johnny.
You don't have to, Mike. You can do the right thing.
Oh, I already am, John. Think about it. How many people would be hurt if the truth came out right now, starting with your mother? I mean, forget about the fact that one of her sons put the other behind bars. Tommy is her grandson.
No, he's not. And leave Mom out of it.
What about Marcy, huh? What about my wife? This will kill her. Or maybe before she'd been able to deal with it. But now that we know that she can never have kids of her own.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Todd Manning has a family. It may be the only decent thing that man has ever done. And I know he misses Tommy. But at the end of the day, he is still a father. Don't take my son away from me. Johnny, you can be a cop. Or you can be my brother.
Mike, you're my brother and I love you. And I love Marcy and I love Tommy.
But there is no but. Johnny, if you truly love us, you will keep your mouth shut.
Well, you two are obviously having quite the discussion. Don't expect Michael to tell me anything because he's been keeping a lot to himself these days. So why don't you tell me what's going on, John?
I know you're anxious to move on, but you can't keep sending your parents postcards from places you've never been.
Why not? If it makes them happy.
Happy? What, you think they're not onto you? The game's over, Sarah. And where are you going to go? With what money?
I was hoping to get an advance on the raise you would have given me if I'd worked for Capricorn the next year.
Yeah, right. Except it's not going to happen. Look, you can take the job I offered you in Capricorn. And if you prove yourself to be a good worker, you can, eventually move up to that booking position you want.
I don't have time for that. But you do have a point about the money thing.
Don't look at me, I'm tapped.
Yeah, I know. The artist's life, right? No, it's no problem. I have a few ideas. It's just gonna take me some time to figure out an angle.
So you're going to stick around for a while?
I guess, till I solve the cash flow problem, yeah.
All right. Well, keep making yourself at home, and I'll be back. I gotta go.
Do you want company? I keep seeing Hunter everywhere, and it's kind of spooky.
Well, I'm going to an arraignment.
As long as it's not mine, might be interesting.
Vincent, what you did on that roof. Tate was a racist freak, but you didn't sink to his level. And nobody would have blamed you if you had. But you did the strong thing. And the fact that you're that kind of man is one of the reasons I'm with you right now.
So I guess I made the right move.
Rex, how can this not come out? Let's be real here.
I am being real. We can still fix this. Okay? I'm trying to be a little hopeful here.
What, because you think John is such a sweet guy? He's a cop.
he also has a soft spot for family.
Oh, right. That's why he threw his brother in jail before, along with you.
Hey.
Hey, I'm gonna go take a shower.
You go do that.
Hi. What's going on? What do you mean?
It's the tape thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I wish this was all over. Yeah, so do we. Because what's coming, well, you never know what can happen, do you?
Matthew, why is it important for you to see Harlan?
It's not. It's important for him to see me. He needs to know it's not okay to hate people just because they're a different religion or color. He needs to know he can't scare us.
You know, I think you're right. I think he really needs to know that.
Well, I certainly approve of you being here, and if it's okay with your dad, you can certainly stay.
I'm all right with it.
Okay. I'm very proud of you, you know that?
I'm proud of you too, Mom.
Well, Matthew, let's get us a couple of good seats so that we're sure he's able to have a good look at us, huh?
I haven't missed anything, have I?
Griffin, didn't expect to see you here.
Well, I think I'd pass up a chance to learn from the best.
Oh, well, I'm flattered.
And since I'm prosecuting an equally high-profile case...
Well, the high profile, yes, but the Saybrook case in this, it's apples and oranges.
Same goal. Quick and dirty conviction.
All rise.
The court is called to order in the case of the Commonwealth versus Tate Harmon. Mr. Harmon, you are being charged with multiple cases of arson, murder, and attempted murder. Are you certain that you do not want counsel?
I don't want a lawyer.
While I strongly advise against this, I accept your decision. Miss Hannon, would you care to make your statement to the court?
Yes, Your Honor. We're prepared to present testimony from the 4 potential victims that Mr. Harmon held on the Palace Roof incident, to whom he also confessed other crimes. And we are also prepared to present corroborating evidence, as outlined in my brief.
Mr. Harmon, would you care to make a statement to the court? Any response, Mr. Harmon? I'll take that as a no. I accept the motion to move to trial based on the evidence. Mr. Harmon, are you ready to enter a plea?
I plead guilty.
Mr. Harmon.
I said I'm guilty.
So the one man who could have fingered you is dead.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Maybe you don't. Maybe you had nothing to do with Hunter's death. But I tell you, if you think you're gonna get away with what you did to me, you know I have another eyewitness. And he's pretty pissed off about what you did to his mom.
What are you even going on about?
He's my ace in the hole. Cole Thornhart.
Mom, why would you plead guilty?
Because I killed a man. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to fight to try to get the lightest sentence possible so I can get back home to you.
Okay, listen, I'll admit, I don't know too much about laws. But aren't there other pleas you can make, like self-defense because somebody's life was at stake?
Yes, but that is up to the DA. As far as I can plea, it is guilty, not guilty, or no contest, which essentially means that I'm saying I'm guilty anyway.
Mom, you did not do it!
Sweetie, I know you don't want to think that I did.
Okay, what about John?
What about John?
Mom, if you plead guilty, that's it. Then the only question left is how much time you have to serve. Then John will have to stop looking for the real killer.
Sweetie, I am.
Mom, stop it! You did not kill anybody! Mom, if John believes you're innocent, so do I.
We were just talking about, family stuff.
Can you be a little more specific?
Well, John is, facing some pretty tough issues. Personal stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to pry into your personal life.
It's okay, Marcy.
However, Michael seemed pretty passionate about his opinion, whatever it was. And, the thing is with him, when he feels strongly about something, he's usually right. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. And now we're gonna go play in the sandbox. Oh, no, you know what? I forgot your toys. Oh, no. Why don't you stay here with Daddy, okay? Yeah. Go stay with Daddy.
Come here.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Don't forget my toys.
Do you see what you're doing here, John? Do you see? I begged you, man. I begged you to stop digging.
You should know me well enough to know that I wouldn't.
Yeah. I know you, John. I know you pretty well. I know you well enough to know that you're tough and you're cool and you shut yourself off from your emotions. But I also know that deep down inside, Johnny, you want what I have. A wife, a family, a future. Don't be that guy, Johnny. Don't take that away from me because you can't have it.
Oh, Mike, is that what you think this is really about? That's not what this is. You know what this is? This is about right and wrong. Doing what's right and wrong.
You tell me what's right. Tell me.
All right. I got your shovel in here. Hale, come on. Let's hit the sandbox, kiddo. You ready?
Yeah, you guys hit the sandbox. I gotta go. See you, Tommy.
That was abrupt.
He was in a rush.
Obviously. Hey, you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Fine. So a little tired. Honey,
Yeah.
it might be nice, 3 of us went and took a little trip.
A trip. When?
I don't know, next week. I mean, I had a ton of vacation time saved up and no better time than now. I mean, he's not in school. He's mobile. He's portable.
Michael, what is going on? Why do you want to get away all of a sudden? Huh?
Cole, I need you to trust me, okay?
Mom,
no arguments. No more talking about me and my situation. I want to hear about what has been going on with you.
Mom, please, I told you I'm fine. You're the one that's locked up.
Exactly, and that's why I want to hear about your life, what's been going on with you, and how things are with Star.
They're good. Really good. She forgave me.
Really?
Don't act so surprised.
No, sweetie, I am not criticizing Star. It's just my experience. Forgiveness hasn't been one of the strongest qualities in the Manning gene pool. But I'm happy for you, I really am. I don't imagine Todd is too thrilled about this.
He's fine with it.
He gave his approval.
Not exactly. But he's not going to stand in our way.
That's really great. I am so glad that you have someone you trust and care for. Yeah, so you won't be alone right now.
You know what else will make you happy? Nora and I, we threw all Miles' stuff out. Just tossed it into the hallway.
Does Miles know about this?
Oh, yeah. He was actually walking out of the elevator right when we were throwing it out.
Sweetie, please, do not go out of your way to make Miles more of an enemy than he already is.
I don't know what Cole's going to tell the court. Yeah, but it's not uncommon for a young man to want to push his stepfather off to the side.
Wow. You've got a moronic little theory about everything, don't you? Want to hear my theory? I think Cole's trying to push you away, not because you're his evil stepfather, but he knows you're a dangerous bastard. Because he found you drugging me in the storage room, and you tried to kill me.
Well, a jury's going to decide what I did and didn't do.
I think you're doomed, my friend.
Todd, can you do me a favor? Just let this go for now.
Vicky, don't tell me you're buying this Simple Simon.
No, I'm not. I'm honoring Natalie's wishes, okay?
I'm going to go now.
Just a minute. Miles, I would like to make something absolutely clear, okay? Having you here in my home when you have been accused of crimes against my brother and my friend Marty does not sit well with me, okay? However, as Natalie pointed out, you have not been found guilty of anything yet.
Oh, he's guilty already. Tried to kill me.
And I would like to point out to you that I have loved you and supported you when the whole town was ready to throw you to the wolves.
Yes, of course you did. You're my sister.
Yes, and he is Jessica's uncle. More importantly, he's Natalie's friend.
He's also Mitch Lawrence's brother. That trumps everything else.
Oh, trust me, I have not forgotten that. But I promised Natalie, and so for the time being, Miles is staying.
Do you have anything that you wish to tell the court before you are removed and held until sentencing?
I do. The only reason I'm pleading guilty is because I won't allow myself to be judged by a pack of mongrels that you so laughingly call my peers. I refuse to defend myself when I've done nothing wrong.
What? My sister's in a coma because of you. My friends and I almost died because of you.
Order in the court. Sit down.
It doesn't matter if you put me away. There are many others who believe as I do and who will continue my work for me. I'll be a martyr for the cause. But my only regret is that I didn't finish what I started.
Sit down, sir.
Marcy, me wanting to spend some quality time with my family is about nothing more than you, me, and the boy on a beach with no distractions.
That sounds really nice.
Yeah, it does.
But you know what? It was really bad timing because I have to go back to school in a couple of weeks. I have all those parent-teacher conferences, staff meetings. I just don't have the time to get out of work right now.
Yeah. I know. I mean, I'm always thinking, and you do have all that school stuff coming up.
I'm sorry.
No, I wouldn't be sorry. It was a stupid idea.
No. Look at me. It wasn't stupid. It was really sweet. Wasn't it? It was. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with making time for your family.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of people out there that might disagree with you.
Well, guess what? They don't know what love is.
Commissioner, please, sir, would you take your seat again? Thank you. Everyone else, sit down now. You, sir, sit. I should hold you all in contempt of court. But I will excuse this outburst. However, if this should happen in the future, I will not be so understanding. And from you, Mr. Harmon, I have heard more than enough. You will be immediately remanded to Statesville Prison and held until sentencing. Get him out of here.
All rise.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I just feel bad for Tate.
You feel sorry for him? Why? Because he's going to prison?
No. Because he's absolutely pathetic.
You know what? You're absolutely right. He is. But I'm just glad that you don't let your own hatred get the best of you.
I'm just glad it's all over.
Mom, I know you don't want to talk about it, but if you plead guilty...
Which you shouldn't. There's no way you're pleading guilty to this thing.
See? John agrees with me. He doesn't believe you killed Spencer either.
Well, it's not John's decision.
Let me tell you something. You give up now, we're never going to know what really happened.
I killed him. I don't remember doing it because a part of me doesn't want to. But it's the only thing that makes sense.
Listen to me. The only way you can legitimately plead guilty is if you remember delivering the fatal blow, which you can't. That means the real killer is still out there. You really want to take the rap for whoever that is? It's like talking to a wall. Hey, look, Cole, I'm going to be taking your mom over to the courthouse in a few minutes. If you're going to be there, you might want to head over now.
Mom, listen to what John is saying. Think about what you are doing.
Thank you for coming, okay, sweetie?
Mom.
I love you. I am so proud of you.
Me too.
So, how do I look for my big day?
You look fine.
You, on the other hand, don't look so good.
You know, Doc, you're about to be arraigned on murder charges. It's a little late for playing shrink.
No, I'm not playing. This is what I do, and actually, you know, it would help me out to feel a little useful. So, you want to talk about it?
Thank you again for allowing me to stay at the carriage house.
Well, as long as we're all being grateful here, thank you for stabbing me in the back.
Oh,
okay?
Todd. I'm sorry if you're upset about this, okay? But I let Miles stay here, not out of disrespect for you, but rather out of respect for Natalie. Because actually she made a very valid point, that her support of Miles is analogous to mine of you.
How is that valid?
You know, Todd, I've stuck my neck out for you time and again. Because despite all the really awful things that you have managed to do, I still believe that you're a good person.
So now you're comparing me to him?
No, not you. Just the situation. Besides, we don't really know who Miles is, so until we do, Natalie has chosen to believe the best of him, and you know what? I kind of have to admire her for that.
You admire her for worshiping someone who would like me dead.
If he is found guilty of kidnapping you or hurting you, he will be made to pay for it.
One way or another.
Oh, God, what does that mean?
What it always means.
Hey, Mom, I'm going.
Is your daddy taking you?
Yeah. I'll see you later.
Okay. Hey, you're a really brave and strong person, you know that.
You too, Mom.
I love you.
Love you too.
See you home?
See ya.
Looks like Harmon's gonna pay, huh?
Yeah, I doubt the judge will cut him some slack. Want to go?
Me too.
Yeah, let's go.
So it's over. The Tate chapter.
Yeah, and I'd be feeling really relieved. Except now.
We have to deal with that other thing.
I really want to apologize for the outburst earlier. I really lost my head.
Yes, you did.
How could he not? He was taunting us, Nora.
I'm just happy to see that Tate is finally going to get what he deserves.
Oh, I have a feeling that the warden at Statesville's going to see to that.
Hold on a second. Who is this? Your cellmate, Luther. Luther, say hello to Tate.
Welcome to Statesville.
You know, I think you're right. I think we should go away on a family vacation soon. Maybe sometime around Christmas break. Won't that be fun?
Yeah, Christmas.
That'll be great.
Come on. We're going to get to go away on a lot of family vacations before this little guy goes off to college. But for now, you want to go play in the sandbox, don't you? I know you do. I know you do. He's trying to tell me, Mommy, shut up. I want to go play. Come on. Come here, my little man. Come on, we're going to go play in the sandbox.
Hey, why don't I go with you?
Really?
Yeah, I like the park.
Do you hear that? Daddy just doesn't want to say goodbye to you. Come on. All right, Mr. Squiggly. Come on.
Got some stuff going on. Personal stuff.
That's all you're gonna say?
That's it.
Well, if you ever want to talk, you know where to find me.
Time to go to court.
If I'll sing with you, I'll escort her over. Thanks.
You know, we all have choices, John.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Dr. Saybrook, how do you plead?
Will you go out with me?
On a date?
Natalie, she's gonna wish she never crawled out of that trailer park.
We've severed just about every tie between us except one, and I think it's time to cut that one too.